What's going on, guys? Dakota Hoyer with Dakota Life Fitness, and today we're going to go through a push workout, chest, shoulders, and triceps, mostly chest, and we're starting off with the first exercise being dumbbell bench press. So for this one, I was going for anywhere between 6 and 8 reps. I think on this set particularly, I got 7, but you'll notice at the end here, obviously I don't have a spotter for this, and this is something you guys can incorporate into your workout if you don't have a spotter, is when you're coming down after that last one, so it's right there, I think that was 7. Right here, you notice, after that last one, I knew I wasn't getting another. I'm gonna come down for about 4 to 5 seconds and then hit a pulse at the bottom. So come down super slow and controlled on that eccentric, and that's just gonna help tear apart that muscle and get you a lot out of that actual set, more than just dropping it after that. If you can drop it for a little bit more than 5 seconds, you probably could have got another rep. So go max reps and then slowly let it back down. So going to the next exercise was shoulder press, seated dumbbell shoulder press. And for this one, I did 4 sets of anywhere between 8 and 10 reps, I believe. I may have gotten 7 on that one, but really pushing to get 8 to 10 reps for each set of those. Now, something I want to talk to you guys about, well, this next exercise right here, really quick, was single arm press. As you notice, I have one of them held up in position and the other one pressing, going for 8 to 10 each side, making sure that the other one is fully extending. You're still squeezing, contracting that chest on the side that's stationary as well. But something I want to mention with you guys, this workout, I felt great during this workout. And if you're feeling really good on any of the exercises or anything specific, you don't need to stop right at 4 sets just because that's what you planned on or your program set to. This workout actually took me probably about 2.5 hours because I felt great. And a lot of the exercises, rather than stopping at 3 or 4 sets, I felt a lot of contraction during the exercises, had that good mind muscle connection, and I used it. And that's what you guys should do too. I went for, I think, 5 or 6 sets on some of these exercises just because they felt great, and I want to keep using that. So just because your program might say to, do 3 or 4 sets, do what feels right. Obviously, be smart about it. And, I actually supersetted this one with that alternating, or with the single arm incline press. So I wanted to make sure I clarify that one. This is supersetted with the incline chest press. But going back to what I was saying, you don't need to stop right where your program says to on the sets. If you're feeling really good, maybe throw in another set or 2. Obviously, be smart about it because you have the rest of the workout to do, and make sure you can complete the whole workout, but maybe throw another set in if it's feeling really good. So this was the next exercise I went to. This was a superset. You'll see the next exercise coming up soon with it, but this is one that I actually started doing a couple months ago, and I really, really like it. So it's kind of like a clean and press, but you're strictly using your shoulders for it. So you control doing basically an upright row, then you're snatching it up over your shoulders and then doing a shoulder press. I went for about 8 to 10 on those and then burned out after that set, or after that exercise, supersetting directly to lateral raise. You'll notice I'm using the plates here. Using these plates, you want to come up, they're 25-pound plates, not the 45s. These are 25s, and use 10s if you need to, 25s, whatever it is. You want to let those kind of stay out so that when you come up, they're flat to the ground. It makes it a little bit harder putting that weight further out from your hands. Then finishing up here with, not finishing up. We had a little bit more chest left, but going to triceps now. I only did 2 tricep exercises because I did a arm workout a couple days before that. So I want to focus more on chest and shoulders for this. But what we did was superset incline skull crushers, and you'll notice when I finish up with as many reps as I could actually get, which is about 10, I start going to just the negative portion, bring it down to your chest, and then close grip press. Finish up with like 2 or 3 of those every set. And then the last exercise for triceps that was supersetted with those skull crushers were a drop set for cable extension. Now, if you have this kind of cable, I definitely recommend trying it out this way if you haven't already. There's my buddy Keanu just messing around. But try it this way. As you see, basically on the inside, it's gonna force you to keep your chest up and isolate your triceps a lot more. Following about 10 to 15 reps on there, I immediately drop the weight by 10 to 20 pounds and then turn around, just rep out again as many as I can. I think I'm getting like 10 to 15 each time on this. So that was the last exercise for triceps. And now we're gonna finish up with the burning set or the burnout set. And I'm gonna show 2 clips of this because I wanna talk about this one a little bit more than the other exercises. So with this exercise, what we were doing is called FST7. And if you haven't heard of that, here's what you gotta, basically this is what you do for it. So obviously I chose for chest, I'm doing the low to high flies with the cables, and I'm going for about 12 reps. Then immediately from there, I'm gonna go to decline push-ups, going for 15 reps, and then you're gonna take a 30-second rest. That's one set. You're gonna do 7 sets, hence FST7. Now when you're doing this, you're not just doing your sets and then resting for 30 seconds. You wanna use that rest time to actually flex the muscle you're using. So in this case, you would flex your chest, stretch the muscle you're using, your chest again here, and then go back to your set. So you're not actually getting a lot of rest time per se. You're still using that muscle and contracting it, stretching it, keeping that blood flow to it. And after 7 sets, it gets really tough. So you wanna keep the same weight throughout, but when you're doing it, you don't want to pick a weight that you're going to get a 12 rep max at in your first set or your second set. It's got to be something that you can get 12 reps consistently because you don't want to be dropping that weight too much throughout. So I would say pick a weight that you could usually get about 14, 15 reps with and use that for 12 reps on the low to high flies. And then if you want to go with the decline push-ups, if you can do that, great. If not, you can go with simple regular push-ups or even incline push-ups. Just make sure you get that extra burn. That was the end of the workout. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this has been Dakota Life Fitness. If you have any questions, just comment down below.